Yeah, buddy. Oh, man. It's a good hook today. Ah, shit. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Shouldn't have egged you on so much, huh? Man, you must ate your Wheaties today. I didn't realize I was off my diet. Cookies and protein drinks, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh, I'm going to be up 5 pounds. Went on the scale, record low. I'm like, what the fuck? Especially in the afternoon. It's like all I ate today was cookies and protein drinks.
Cookies and protein drinks?
I think it was good. It's weird. My body, whenever
My body wanted the.
When I relax and don't worry about it, I tend to lose. And then if I'm hungry, I get really stressed out and don't lose any weight. It's so fucked up. But cookies and protein, come on now. And then I set a record low by 2 pounds. I was 223. I'm like, what? How does that happen? The lowest I've weighed recently is 225 in the morning. So to set a 223 in the afternoon,
right?
after cookies all day, it's like,
That's
how's that even possible?
Yeah. Ready?
Yep. Can't hold you like a baby, otherwise you beat me. Hold on, you want to get in here?
Yeah, I'll give me a minute.
Okay.
One more.
You hit.
No.
Yes, sir, Daddy!
No.
Come on, little son!
No.
Come on, son!
You sucker. I didn't expect you to go over the
Yeah,
top. I was like, oh crap.
Yeah, I can feel my arm getting swollen already from hooking, man. It's swollen quick. It's still so, man, my arm's been sore for over 2 months now. I feel strong enough, but it hasn't recovered since. I think I've been complaining about it every time I come in here. Still not. But my left is still in break zone.
Yeah.
So it's definitely doing, but at least I can use it. It's just...
I'm going to skip next week since I go into that tournament.
Oh, shit. Yeah, definitely.
Because every week coming every
I would
week,
take it
I don't
easy.
get completely healed up.
You might take it easy today, too. I usually go 2 practices off before a tournament.
Yeah. I'll do a few. But I've been sanding all
You hit?
day, too.
Oh. Yep. Son!
Nope.
1, 2, 3, go.
No! I was trying to get enough hook in there to... At least I was able to hold off for just a second there.
Yep. Let's go.
You let me know. Dude.
You still have power. I mean, I was having a little bit of fun, but
I know.
you were good though. You earned it. Like by the time you got to here and jumped on top, even if I tried to get out of it, it would have been a wasted effort on my part. You know what I mean? So at that point, I can't let. If you get there, you should be able to beat most anybody.
Oh,
Especially with your height, you just got to get more up, and then remember it's more like a chest press pound down. So you're pushing
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Woo! You need to practice ready goes. If anything, just the start, and then quit. You want to start ready goes? So, Richard, get in there.
Okay.
We're only going to do the start and then it, so we're not going to pin. We're going to go ready go. And whoever gets the first 3 inches, it stops. So that's to save your arm.
Do you want to do some warm up?
It's not going to be hit. It's just ready goes.
Right.
So you're only going like 2 inches. So you don't have to get warm. This is your warm up. So open up your hands.
Oh, sorry, that's your face there.
Close your thumbs. Chief, you want high or low? Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're going tournament rules. Okay. Richard, high or low?
I.
Ready, go! That's it. Close your thumbs. Chief, high or low?
Low.
Richard, high or low?
Low.
Straighten your wrist. Ready, go! Man, you gotta snap quicker, Richard.
My brain don't go that fast.
The trick to ready goes When they say ready, you pretty much go, because by the time they say go, it's too late.
Right. That's what you're
So
saying.
if you do that, like I was watching the videos when I do that, by the time coach says go, as he's saying go, I'm moving. So it's close to a foul, but it's not, because I'm moving as he's saying go. Okay. Close your thumbs. Chief, high or low?
No.
Richard, high or low? Just gonna straighten out your arms. Ready, go! Dude, good snap, good snap. Whoever gets the start is probably gonna win. If you guys are remotely close. If someone's just super dominant, then it doesn't matter. But most of the time, it's gonna be close. So what matters more than anything, the start.
Ready, go.
Honestly, that's what, if I was you, I would record, get your voice recorder out. Ready, go! Wait randomly 2 to 3, 5 seconds. Say it again, just do about a minute round, and then set up your recorder and listen to it. Ready, go! Ready, go! And you're just practicing that, but you're listening to that, but it needs to be random, so that way you don't know when it's coming. And have some of them extended, so you're like on edge, like, kind of, twitching, getting ready for that ready, go. And then all of a sudden it hits. And then all of a sudden do one where it's quick, we only got 2-second break, just to try to trick your mind to always being ready to listen for that.
That snap tension.
Number one thing leading up to contest for anybody, but especially for newer guys, that's it. It's boring, but essential. I mean, if you want to win, it's like the number one thing. Like I said, it's boring. I made myself do it. It's kind of like posing in bodybuilding. I hated posing with no mirror. You sit there and flex by your, not even looking at yourself. You got to do it if you want to win. It's one of those things. Not the funnest part of arm wrestling, but it's essential. Okay. Close your thumbs. Chief, high or low?
No.
Richard, high or low?
Hi.
See knuckles? Yep. Ready, go!
Got me on that one. Close at least.
Chief, high or low? Richard, high or low?
Hi.
Ready, go! Is Richard faster on the left, or are you just a little bit slower?
I'm slower.
Huh, okay. All right.
I feel my
Close
elbow
the thumbs.
left already, so just doing
Chief,
that.
high or low? Richard, high or low? Ready, go! That was pretty even snap that time. So Chief's going to the tournament, so he's got to practice ready goes. We're just doing like the start.
Oh, yeah.
Just the start.
Put it out on the group.
I'm not on the text thread still.
Again.
I'm not going this year, just financially, it's just not up in the cards for our family to go, otherwise I would, but maybe next year. I'll go to the local tournament though.
Yeah.
One of those things. I want to support Jody too, but it's like, what are you gonna do?
Where's this
I
one?
bought a shirt.
Is that from this year?
No.
Okay, yeah. Sandy actually bought a shirt from his wife at in Washington at the qualifiers. So she has a shirt now.
Hey.
All right, Brett. While you're fresh, you usually kick my ass while you're fresh. Right hand?
Sure. I can't do left-handed this week.
My left is still it's pretty fresh.
How's it going?
Actually, my hand.
You
This
feel good?
I got I think I pulled it with my thumb.
Richard, you want to get warmed up, and then as soon as you're warmed up, then I'll jump in.
All right, bud.
Yeah, good.
All right.
All right. So while you're here,
What are you feeling?
last week I did
What?
told Adam.
Oh.
He doesn't want me.
What sucks is every time I change it, I have to get all the names so I
Yeah.
can write down.
Oh, you got to re-enter everybody? Make a new one, or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pain in the ass.
How you feeling?
Gotta be a better way to do
I want to do some more.
Well, and that's the
Just
thing.
going down with some
It's
resistance.
like-
No, I'm good.
it's
You ready to hit me?
20 people.
Oh man,
Any change-
my right arm has been sore, but it's working good. You know what I mean? It's swollen, but it's been strong.
That's
So
so
no
odd
complaints.
that they
My
don't
left hand, I'm probably still need to.
have a programmer good enough to allow you to add or
Just
redo
add a
numbers.
person to it, too.
Kind of redo the whole thing.
And that's the thing, it'd be nice if I could put several of the guys in the group into a group, like the Spokane pullers.
Feeling
and
serious
then,
about it right now.
you
Do
know,
it.
other pullers, and then make a group, and then have 20 groups, you know.
Strong.
As soon as he gets
But-
that over where that twist right there, that
Dude.
But the problem is, it doesn't.
Swear if I don't straight go beast mode, he just beats me. Holy boy. Your son, man.
that's a little sore.
If I don't go straight beast mode, he freaking beats me every time. I have to focus on what I'm doing. Oh, damn. Okay. Richard, give us a ready go.
Me?
Yeah, I'm tired of
Well,
getting
we'll
smacked
have to
over here.
Come do the ready go.
All right, Coach. Coach, you can give us a ready go?
All right. Happy with the grips? There we go.
Nice, man. Oh, you just broke my wrist down. Oh, damn. That was full throttle, too.
So how is that happening?
I just feel like he overpowered me. I mean, he went over the top, but I mean, my wrist is sore, and he just went. I mean, just like broke my wrist straight up. I mean, I'm sore, but I feel strong too.
So try this time. Instead of going straight up with him, try this. Try planning on catching him here. Okay, so when you go, start just like you would. But instead of trying to go here or here, start
catch.
right here
Okay.
and try to catch him. And as you're catching him, you want to gain wrist, right? So as you catch him, get into the hook. That's one of the things I love about this. Here you go. God. Could you gain anything on the wrist?
Man, I don't know.
Okay. One of the things
I
I'd
feel like I
like you
just
to
gotta
try
go
is
over the
move
top.
forward slightly. So move forward, and as you're moving forward, Luke, get that cup.
I was gonna try maybe one over the top, even though usually that's a bad move for your son, especially if I let you know about it.
Well, with his forms, the bad thing is, unless your forms
Get a
are as
little
long
bit
as
of,
his,
A little bit of chalk on the pad over here.
unless your forms are as long as his, he'll be able to raise higher than you at the end of the day.
Well, normally going on the top is a really bad move. I know that, but I feel like maybe my bicep and the hook is broken right now. So
Aye. You guys okay with those grips? I don't
Yep.
see either thumb knuckle.
yeah, I want to
Yeah,
thumb
you guys
knuckle.
are like way high. Okay, I'll put my fingers on your thumb knuckles. Down just a smidge, Luke. There you go. Go! Stop! Regret.
man. I'll get that.
When my form, man, when my strength fails me, I got to go with form. All right, here we go.
Oh, where at?
Props to you for killing my power, though, man.
That too.
You freaking, you're killing my strength, man.
As well.
That was all technique.
My sister-in-law is in Bend, and so we're just gonna go and have a good weekend with them. But then we found out the
already
Come
prices
this
of
way
the
just a
hotels,
smidge. Yeah.
and we have a 3-month
This
old
way.
girl, and I'm like, between the prices of hotels and how unwell I think my 3-month-old.
You're like an inch off. Okay.
14-hour round trip.
Right
I'm
there.
like,
Right
yeah,
there.
I'll try to get
Right
strong
there.
for another year.
Right there.
Yeah.
Ready, go! Stop! If you're gonna drop, you gotta drop low. Okay? And you have to immediately come drop it in. Okay.
Change of
Okay, so-
events, man. Normally that doesn't work with you.
Have you
It's
guys
funny,
got your-
my
so that I-
normal thing is, I mean, not working for either one of us. It's interesting.
So, you guys can
Super
find a movie.
interesting.
We'll take a look.
Another one, I think we're like, are we 2-2 right now? Or
Yeah.
you're up 3-2 or something? I don't know. It might be
Ava, can
tied.
you watch a movie? Or is mom...
This might be the tiebreaker.
Because I think mom already told you you couldn't. You came in and told me that you asked me if you could. Okay? If you're gonna drop, you need to drop to the wrist.
It's gonna be your first tournament.
Okay?
Yeah.
So Ava,
Oh.
can you
Yeah,
watch a
I don't
movie?
think
Because
I'm
mom
probably
already,
ready.
you already got in trouble
Gonna go
when
do
you
it
weren't
real
supposed
quick.
to.
Gonna go do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, it'll show you where you're at.
Okay, go ask her. Over here. Okay, you guys good with that. I don't see any thumb knuckles. There you go.
Regret.
I cannot do it. I can't do anything with that regrip.
Woo!
I have to drop down and then
Changing
catch
the
it.
game.
So the high hook is his kryptonite for the knee.
Hey, props to you for beating me in the strength game, though, man. I think that's the first time. Normally in the hook is, because I throw my body weight into it. Normally that's where I get you. You freaking repeatedly took me down. I'm feeling strong too.
That's
I mean, I was pulling Richard.
You
You want to do it again? All right, here we go.
So the other thing on the
So he's got a hook. He doesn't want to hook the wrist. He wants to hook high to catch Luke when he does the regrip.
Nope.
Low.
Low,
Just check it
okay.
out.
because what that does is it takes the hand out. So it basically forces Luke to pull straight.
Oh, that's
Ready to go!
Yes, buddy.
That almost worked. It slowed him down a little.
That was better. Whatever you did, even though I climbed
He
up.
regripped. He just regripped a little slower
Oh,
than you
okay.
did.
I was gonna say that definitely felt tougher that time. Richard, I got them warmed up for you.
Oh,
Let me try something with that real quick, just as an experiment.
I don't want to break your hand.
Yeah, no, we're good.
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
we're good.
I know you
Well,
can
no,
beat-
my right is feeling it.
I'm feeling very mechanically intelligent. Takes me a long time
I'd like to
figure
see
this
my
stuff
thumb
out.
knuckle. Right?
Okay.
You can see yours. I'd like to see mine.
That's the exact same.
That's fine. I'll eat the hand. I don't mind doing that. If you're gonna do that, don't do it against a stronger guy. That's a bad idea. I've got, what, 30 years of side pressure behind me? Okay. So what I was gonna try is,
Yeah, whichever.
Yeah, I mean that's game over if you do that.
Oh,
well, I'm trying to see,
That's my
because
game.
I don't want to
think so.
regrip this way. What I wanted to do was open my hand, so when you regrip, you feed me your hand. See, the problem is we're both pulling back, and so when you let
Yeah.
go regrip, I let go,
Yeah.
it would just slip out.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any difference. Yeah,
Richard, you want to go ready? Go. I would like a fair start.
When you're ready, I'll put my arm right here. Okay.
Thumbs.
Our webbing's got to be equal.
Yeah.
Webbing's, Richard.
I
Webbing
don't-
here. This has got to be the same height.
It's gotta be the same height. So,
So
I'm just
webbing
sitting
is
there
this.
with
This
my
has gotta
hand
be
Yeah,
the
in
same
the
no.
height.
So you're wanting me to move Luke's up? Is that what we're needing?
Sure,
To
I'm good with that.
do? Or you would have to come down, like right there.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, thumbs. And then
What I would recommend
higher,
is,
low.
more bending your wrist.
and then coach higher low.
Not- when you're starting up here, the problem with that is you're going like
Knuckle
this, and
There
that's
you go.
great, except
Okay.
there's no pressure on the fingers at all until you get that.
Ready, go!
Yeah, that was simultaneous.
That's what you were expecting when you both were
No, I
talking.
actually was hoping that it would
Right off
close
the go.
again quick enough to, because I went like this, but it was too slow.
I feel like if we look at that in slow motion, it's going to show you running away backwards.
Okay, so
Okay.
what I was saying about the low grip. So if I want to get away from that regrip,
Which if he does
then I
that,
grip him here,
yeah, I
and
can't.
that's all I do. I just stay here, and then what I'm doing is I'm fighting his arm with just my forearm.
I can't.
That's literally, my bicep is hardly working at all. Because what I'm doing is if I can hold his hand here,
Which you can't.
well then I'm golden, right? But notice how low I am. The other thing is, notice his, let's grip with this left, no, just real quick, we don't have to change. But notice how much bigger his hands are. He can get up on my hand and still down on my wrist because his hands are a lot thicker than mine. Okay, my fingers are fairly thick, not as thick as his.
Same
It's like a baby
So-
hand versus a man hand.
Oh yeah.
Which is even more embarrassing.
Touche.
But yeah, that's the thing. Keep in mind, you go high, you're gonna have to fight with the hand. You go low, you're gonna have to fight with the bicep. Okay, and that is one of the things. If I go low on him, notice I drop down low, I'm pulling from here. This lever is much shorter than if I come up here and I'm pulling from up here. Right? So, if I have a longer lever, I have more strength against my bicep. If I have a shorter lever, I have less strength.
You're trying to top.
So it all comes down to, but the hand position sometimes can make a huge difference.
Oh, man.
The other thing to keep in mind is, if I pull him down here, I'm not gonna let him get a start, okay? So I'm gonna load just like this, so he stays right here. If I let him go, and he starts getting some distance, oh boy, I'm screwed, okay?
where I've
He'll
been-
start stretching me out, and then I'm in trouble. So it's important, if I grip here, that I plan on pulling right off the bat, so that he doesn't get a start. Once he gets a
A lot of it's just
But-
I was being redlined
there's
for
that,
real.
that thing of from here to here, pulling, and from here to here. A lot of you guys pull from here to here. You have a reactive pull. You let the guy go, and then you end up losing a little bit of ground, and then what you gain is sometimes hand position, right?
Right.
As opposed to starting right off the bat or holding so that you maintain that neutral position or positive right off the
Especially
bat.
if you're going to be fast. And then
You guys want to go ready, goes?
because I find it easy, especially with this type of top roll.
You feel comfortable taking a couple to the ground as far as or to
Yeah, I
the,
think with my right, my left elbow.
Check.
The risk is so low. When you come in, I find
open up your hands.
like that.
Close your thumbs.
Follow you.
Richard, high or low?
That can kind of help you figure out your style.
low.
You know, if you start with the basic things.
Cheap,
and
high or low?
figure out what feels good and what doesn't.
Do you have a preference of moving?
Ready, go!
Yeah.
This is to the table, guys. This is to the table. Pen.
Have you done a
I
ranking?
felt
pull yet,
myself
Adam?
getting pulled like that all the way out, and so I was like, oh, that's not.
Tight to your body, Richard. You guys want to go ahead and get your grip this time? You got 30 seconds.
Adam, have you done it?
Normally, when they start out, they're gonna have you guys. You guys happy with that?
Have you?
Adam's got a tournament.
You guys
in 2
happy
weeks.
with that?
I was gonna want
Ready, go!
to-
Oh, damn, dude. Someone was ready and someone was not ready. All right, man. Strong today, dude.
What were you asking?
Hey, thank you.
Either, though.
No, I haven't. Not in a room of heavyweights.
There we go.
Okay, I got it. A little early today. I'm feeling
See if I can.
You guys get your grip?
Thanks for coming over.
You got 30 seconds. You guys happy with that? Yeah? Ready, go! Very good. That was a pin. That was a pin.
So, Richard, what is he doing?
It's breaking my wrist before I can even.
He's establishing his forearm, but he's going straight to the side. Okay. You have initially you started to get a hook in there, okay, and a good defensive hook. If you can get over your arm and hold it here, from here to here is one of the hardest places to take somebody. If you can couch in, get that elbow into the pad nice and tight, and get yourself over and then concentrate on bringing your fingers to your forearm, try that and see if you can outlast him.
Guys, go ahead and get your grip. Got 30 seconds.
Do your fingernails always match?
You guys happy with that?
What was that?
No.
You happy with the grip? Yeah? Ready, go!
Now,
In.
Richard, stand up.
Cup it, yeah.
Stand up. Get
Suck
over
it
your
in.
hand.
Yeah,
Get
there you
over-
go.
Get
Behind.
over, yep, get over your hand. There
Now,
you go. Get your
supinating
shoulder
cup.
behind your
Richard,
wrist.
supinating cup.
Now hold.
You got a cup.
Bring your
Richard.
fingers to your forearm. Fingers
Fingers
to your
to-
forearm.
yeah,
there
there
you
you go,
Fingers
Richard.
to your
Fingers to
forearm.
forearm.
Hold it. Hold it.
Fingers to forearm. That's
Fingers
all
to
you're
your
thinking
forearm.
about.
That's oh.
Way better. That was way better. That was way better.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I thought they were usually black, but then these are green.
These ones are green.
Yeah, and they match your shirt.
That was coincidence.
You hit.
Alright.
Okay, go ahead. What happened?
What happened? You're 100 pounds more than me.
Ready? You hit. No, hit. Take me down. No, hit it.
Now you notice how Luke doesn't give him anything, right? He stops him right there. Okay, perfect example of what I was just talking about. How long do you leave a color on?
Till it chips and starts breaking off.
Oh yeah? Does it bother your fingernails at all? No? Because I know some women will take it off. Like they put it on, take it off. Put it on, take it off.
No, this stuff's gel, so it'll last for weeks. I was
Is it the
even,
same stuff that, like, it's traditional nail polish, or is that like...
No.
Karate
you
chop.
gotta cook it UV light.
Richard.
And it gets super hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's great because
Richard's a newbie, so I think you guys will actually be pretty. Yeah, well, I was surprised if you don't beat him. No offense, Richard, but this dude's pretty strong. He's pretty
It's
strong.
kind of like those, that stuff that you
I would
put your
say
hand in.
because of your guys,
And
how
then
close it is, I would
work
just
with
ease
your
into
hands.
it unless you want to do a ready go.
The
Oh, no, I'm
chemicals
good.
they
All right,
do.
so okay, ease into it, guys.
I can't remember
Richard,
what
don't the wrist, man. If you let him take your wrist, it's game
Yeah,
over.
that stuff doesn't.
Here,
Everything doesn't.
you're focused on
Regular
fingers
polish,
to.
brake clean polish.
Right, it's just not
So that's
cooperating.
not a...
But you're tall enough, like I said. I think I would leave her
I
job
don't
if
know,
I was
I don't know
you.
what it's made.
I know it's technique
So
you haven't
UV
worked on
light,
yet, but
UV gel
Your-
polish, yeah. It won't get hard
Your
unless you
grip
put it on
feels
UV light.
really loose, which allows me to
So
pull
that's
back
the same thing
and
with
really
bandages on your mouth,
separate
right?
your
Yeah, 'cause they put
fingers.
that stuff...
Yeah, it's the same
it's
type
called
of
you
light.
loose, Richard.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
That wasn't like
I do two-part epoxy.
Let's set it up here in the middle.
Some of the little sculptures
Yeah.
I do. Those, that's just two-part
Yep.
epoxy. And there's
Ready,
different
go.
kinds of it, yeah. Some fast, some slow.
Good stop, Richard. Now you just gotta suck it in.
Fingers
Wrist
to your
curl in,
forearm,
Richard. Wrist
fingers
curl
to your
in.
forearm.
It's not wanting to.
Do you got a left, Richard? Do you got a left? You guys
You
want to go
gotta-
left?
You got it.
Both your guys' left, I think, is fresh.
No.
That might be better.
Nobody hops in and they're like, "Oh yeah, shit, this is all." You know, you
All right,
got
Richard,
a lot of
lefty.
muscles that you're not used
You
to.
guys, I
using.
feel like it's potentially a really good matchup. You guys happy with your grip?
I think
Huh?
Nick's got bigger,
Ready, go!
bigger biceps than I do. By
Man,
a
his
ways.
arms are freaking. They look
Big
bigger
his
than.
arms are?
Yeah, I know. His arms look bigger than mine. How much do you weigh?
165.
Yeah, they're all all in your arms.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's
Even arms weighs 50 pounds.
it. The rest of your body
It's
is
just,
65.
it's just right there. And ready, go!
It's just not.
Focus, Richard. What do you think? What does he need?
Well, like we were talking about earlier, that decision as to whether or not you're going to pull offensively or defensively.
Right.
So with some of my pulls, I automatically am going to pull defensively depending on who I'm pulling against, right?
You hit.
With Luke,
Oh,
right-handed, my right hand right now doesn't have a
That
good
kills
pop.
my
And when he
elbow, man.
re-grips, I have a chance of
Go
injuring
ahead and hit.
myself. So I pull defensively right hand. I pull offensively left hand because my left hand.
You gotta take me down though.
is
There you go. I'm gonna let you.
and
There you
I got
go.
The side pressure.
Come
to
down,
take
down,
it.
down.
So
You going to
that's
Oregon?
kind of one of the things.
No,
you kind of think
I
about
want to.
is,
I just can't wing it right now.
Do you gonna pull offensively?
I would go. Just
And if
financially,
you're
this
gonna
is
pull
not on the cards right
defensively,
now. I'm kind of transitioning with some
prepared.
things.
Yeah, it's the same.
Your goal
Otherwise-
is to keep yourself.
That and you got a
tight.
3-month-old
Hey,
to roll it out.
gotta go
Then we
back.
handle the 14-hour round
Depending on who
trip.
he's pulling, you know how he does that thing where
Yeah.
he keeps his head up and he's like sitting
Right.
like this and he's like, "Ugh," like that.
Don't rip you
That's
down,
his
we're fine.
defensive pull. Okay, as opposed to his offensive pull where he
Okay.
hits people really fast.
Right.
So think about that.
Whenever you're ready.
And you want to focus on. And it's going to kind of depend on who you're pulling, right?
Right.
But
I got nothing for
the
you.
All right, Richard. I got his right should be toasty right now. Didn't you see his right? You went to failure, like 4 times to failure.
I'm already like.
Hey, first you got to change your head. First you got to change your head. If you're lost before you go up there, you're gonna lose. You know that, right? So first you change your head. Ready, go! That was in your head though. You told yourself you were gonna.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
just-
Richard, are you going to pull offensively or defensively?
That's the problem. Is I can't.
Try defensively. And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to start with your elbow a little bit back. Okay? No, not just a little bit. Now, I want you to shoot, when you get ready to go, shoot your elbow from here to here, and at the same time, catch that wrist. Okay? So you want to make sure, as you're coming forward, Richard, that you're grabbing that wrist. Okay? Then, I want you to get your body behind you, turn your shoulders.
Since
so
you're
he has to
dominant,
go
he gets
through
to hit.
the muscles
That means you
and
have to catch him.
the joints and the tendons, everything. Everything is working in conjunction, right? So, elbow shoots forward a little bit, you get the wrist, you turn a little bit so that you got everything behind it. Yeah?
Well, if he's going
And then
defensive,
Well,
these are
doesn't matter.
going
As
far
soon as he
can
moves,
go
you can
behind.
move. But
Okay.
we'll let him hit first. Okay, so Richard, you get a hit and then you react.
Okay, now, keep it tight, more shoulders, more butt over here.
Went over your
Get your
hand.
butt over here.
Gotta keep.
Here. Okay?
Number one is keep. You don't let that wrist. As soon as you open up your wrist, it's game over. You got another one? You get a hit.
Don't, Richard, don't break anything. It's been a couple weeks since you've been here, and if your muscles aren't ready,
Come on, Richard, cup it in. Cup it
There
in.
you
Wrist,
go.
Wrist curl.
a
Wrist
little bit
curl.
more of a turn, a little bit more of
Wrist
a turn.
curl.
Shoulders, turn a little bit.
Look at your hand. Look at your hand. Hand with body. Looking like a freaking beast over there, man.
Woo! All right.
He's strong. No, he's strong.
My wrist just.
No, I mean, yeah.
No,
You
you're
somebody
good.
takes your.
It's
That's
something you have to develop. Again, you don't just hop in here and, oh man, wow.
Yeah.
Brzik, me and him.
Well, look at Brett, man. I outweigh him by 100 pounds, but yet he takes my wrist. He was beating me like a little baby. That's all anyone knows, you know.
Okay, so see how I'm on top of my arm? You can keep forward. Okay, so you see how I'm on top of my arm? Okay, I'm nice and tight. Notice how far my shoulders are turned. So he's having to pull against my joints, my muscles, my tendons, everything. And what I'm concentrating on is keeping my fingers coming towards my forearm. Okay, right in here. And if he's gonna beat me, he's gotta go through everything. Now, if he comes up and I can get real estate like that, I'll take it all day, right? But, and I'm not saying that you're going to win
You're right.
every match like that, okay? What my goal is to put you in position to pull your best pull.
Right.
I don't want you to lose because you haven't pulled your best pull. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Ooh, you want to hit it?
Sure. Bring those fingers to your forearm there. Fingers to the forearm.
don't blast him, man. He's got to
I know. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just hanging out. Just hanging out.
I got nothing for liver.
Okay, come back. Okay, so keep him in here. Do not let him start getting out. If he starts getting out, you're in trouble. So keep him here, okay? Your grip is good. You're nice and low, okay? And if he wants to do that, you want that finger at least down here, okay? Now, remember we were talking before about making sure that you're getting reach? You get around that hand as much as possible. Make your hand as thin as you can and get around that hand as much as possible. There you go. Pressure on those fingertips so that he can't roll out. Keep that in here. And then pull back towards you. So try to pull your fingers towards you. Okay, stop. Drop lower. Go first finger on his wrist. Okay. Now, one of the things I want you to concentrate on is squeeze like this as you're doing it. Okay. Straighten your wrist out and let him
Yep.
get a feel for it. So you want to be squeezing right in there. Okay. And again, you're cupping, but as you're cupping, you're actually squeezing in here. Okay. So get that squeeze on his wrist so he can't bend his wrist. That's your goal.
Devin Lorette. That's all day right there for Devin. That's all day. That's kids play.
Bring your fingers.
So Lorette,
bring your
Larat,
fingers in.
Larrett.
Bring your
Larrett,
fingers-
Lorette.
You're looking good. You're looking good, Adam.
He just sits out here like this.
Bring
He
your
just
fingers in,
pronation,
though.
and I'm not doing
Bring your
anything.
fingers in.
He's got max effort,
Make
and I'm
your
just
hands
over here
do the
taking a
work.
nap.
He
Make your
utilizes
hands do the work.
a lot of rise.
Rising, yeah. And pronation. It's just a pronation and cup.
Yeah, he,
Then
does, he
I'm just
doesn't.
hanging out. I don't have to do
open
anything.
top roll, basically.
Just hanging out, having a picnic. Hanging out, having a picnic.
No, don't move your hands. Okay, now look at the position of your hand. How far it is in his hand. Can you get further this way? Right there. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
feel
like
near
that.
as good.
Okay,
Oh,
so if you can squeeze there,
I just lost
Okay.
feeling in my thumb. Look at it turning white when you did that.
that to me looks
My,
way better.
my freaking
Okay,
thumb turned
the
white
thing
when you
is,
did
his
that.
hand
Oh my
was
goodness.
way outside of yours. He
That
your
regrip
thumb
was
you
a
could
world of
barely
difference.
see.
It was a world of difference.
You know, but if you can get him in so that he's in there, man, that makes a big
It was
difference.
huge. It
And
was huge.
your thumb is nothing. Your thumb is not helping you at all. So it needs to be there, okay, just for the grip. But separate that hand and get that thing in there, and just leave your thumb out here hanging. It's fine. It'll do its thing, okay. But this is where you're controlling from, is down here, and get that wrap as far as you can. Not like that, like that, okay. That far, so that you want his hand in there. And believe me, if my inflexible hands can do it,
Yeah.
yours can't.
Man, yeah, that's a little thumb cramp on that last one.
Yeah, I suppose he's pushing right on that webbing, huh?
Yeah, no, I didn't. Well, when you regripped them, it didn't happen until you regripped them, and then my thumb turned white.
So leave the thumb hanging out there, and then get down here, and you want that all the way inside
Oh,
there.
this is
You
good,
want
okay.
his thumb, that part of his thumb, way down in there, far as you can get around. Drop a little bit lower. Your thumb is doing nothing for you.
Yeah, if you're deep, I don't want to give you that much, otherwise I might be in trouble. I can hang out here though. Well, I'll see if I can give you some. No.
Be real careful, Adam. You're putting some pressure on these tendons. If you've got that contest coming up, I don't want you irritating your
Some
tendons.
of that side pressure.
Yeah. When you start pushing like this, you're engaging those tendons.
Right.
So yeah, that's one of the things to keep in mind is my hand. What I concentrate on is what is my focus. If I'm going to top with somebody, what I do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to settle right on that knuckle, because that knuckle is how I control his hand, right? If I'm going to go low, and I have to go low, like I was telling you, I just let the thumb hang out there, and then let him straighten out, okay, so that I can get a wrap on that wrist, okay? If I have to, I'll stay in here like this. But what I want is, I want that grip so that when I cup him in, that cup is what's holding it. My bicep is not working that much at all, because what is he pulling against? Well, he's pulling against my forearm, right?
I thought I could trick you, but you were too keen. You were ready for it.
But the feel, yeah, the feel. You should feel
I might need
that your hand is stronger against his when you drop down like that.
it swollen.
I feel it was all wrong.
Here, let me try on me, because my wrists are a little smaller than his and my hands are. So what I want you to do is leave the thumb just hanging out here.
Yeah.
What you're concentrating on is, because you're going low, you're concentrating on this, right? So get down here, right there. Okay? You see how, if you could get a little bit more, that'd be great. Right in there. You see how much of a wrap you've got. Okay? Now, I would say try to turn your fingers a little bit more like that. Okay? If I grip your hand low, notice how my hands are parallel to your wrist.
Like you're trying
Yours
to
are more
post.
like this.
So if you go up, the most
I'm going to
important
set
thing
mine
from
parallel to your wrist.
Second.
Okay? So come
is
in
so
pronation
nice
this
and
way.
low,
That's the most
get a
important.
good
What?
wrap
Second is
parallel to
This-
my wrist.
This is all a preference
Parallel
thing. Guys
to
do
my
it
wrist, or
all
as
sorts of
close as
different
you can
ways, so
get.
there's not
Right
necessarily right or
there.
wrong. What I like
Now,
to do is
you're
Travis
going to
Basin
squeeze
style, where he
this way,
locks his
and you're gonna keep
pronation.
that
But you
cup,
can't start
okay?
like that.
So I can
Because
grip
your
you
arms are
high all
twisted, so
day,
you-
right? As long as you keep the
Keep
squeeze.
it
Yeah,
over
Then
this
when I try to
shoulder.
go like
Yeah.
this,
And
try
then
to
your
squeeze
pronation
that out
is
of me.
locked.
Squeeze the cup
the
out.
advantage,
Then when I
the
go to
advantage
come out,
of that is if
concentrate
you do a
on
quick hit,
right here.
like you
And
can
it should
stand to
come
lose
through
a little bit of pronation.
Your arm this
and by
way,
the
so
time
that
you go
when
to
I
the pad,
pull,
it
notice
doesn't
your
even
bicep
matter
doesn't have to
anymore.
work much.
And also,
It's your forearm.
it is
Your
So
forearm.
you
is
have you
holding my
pronated
forearm.
first and then you set up.
Everything I'm doing is
fully
being
pronated,
held by your
but
forearm.
that's illegal, right?
So
Yeah,
concentrate
yeah,
on
you
it.
just right now.
I'd like you to keep
like
it
that.
right
So
about there.
you're a bodybuilder,
Okay?
former
So keep it
bodybuilder,
right
you know,
about there.
You are
Okay?
your
And I'm gonna give you some
isometric
pressure.
strength. Your ability to hold something in place is stronger than your ability to concentrically move it.
Yeah.
That's
So
what you
you've
want.
got a stronger ability to
Right
keep your
there.
pronation here
That's
than
gonna
you
be a
do
super
to
strong
gain
position. Okay?
your pronation.
You've
Does that make
explained
sense?
Once you get
really
there, it's
well.
hard
I
for
watch
me
a
to
lot of
say
his
that.
stuff, but I haven't heard him
Does that
explain
make
it
sense?
that well.
I know.
So the
Stay here.
disadvantage,
Okay?
Yeah, you
You have
explained
Is
one of those
that-
handles?
if you aren't
No,
fully
you got one?
pronated and you've got a really strong
One there.
pronator, you've got
You
room
used
to
it,
pronate at the start.
No?
and you
No,
can
I don't
get
have the
hand.
cable set up.
Whereas if you're
Oh, you
fully
can use it
locked
with
already,
bands.
the
You
only
can
way
use
you
it
can
with
pronate really
a
is to
loading
twist
pin
your body.
and weights.
And you've only got so much
You
room.
don't have to have.
Does any of that make sense?
It's making a little
This
bit
fucks
like,
up the
our own dumb dude.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not that bright myself.
This guy rolls. So when you use it, you have to pull that guy in order to be able to hold it. Does that make sense? You see how far my knuckles are out at the end, or fingers are at the end? And then see the pressure? The pressure is right on my fingertip, right where you want it to be to make sure you got that foot. Really concentrate on making sure that you're pulling your foot.
Richard, give me some righty.
Don't get yourself injured, and then get one of these. I'll have one made
He's not
up.
happy, dude.
I'll give you a little
I'll
bit.
just play with you.
Or you can take
I'll
this
give
one
you a
if you
little
want.
bit.
Do you have anything to pull with it?
I've got weights, you know, just free weights.
Do you have
you
a
hit.
pin? I got 2 pins.
Oh,
Oh, here. So here's a pin. So you just load your weights up on it, then take a. Over here. Oh, you got some of these? Okay. So.
what?
Don't do it.
So, if it's me doing this, pull it right here. And then what you want to do is you see how straight out it is.
Let up tension as soon as I said that.
There's a
Because I felt you going,
handle.
oh, okay. Okay, we're going. Mine
If
was
you
like,
try
oh
the
no.
4-inch, it's a little bit much for me. My hands are not that big. So you can try the 4-inch. These are the same size. And what you do is
The cup on that though, was I holding it a little bit better?
To be honest with you, when I was trying to come up and over, you were stopping me. Like, I don't know what would happen if I would go full blast, but I was trying to break you,
You can't.
and I
can't
couldn't.
weight it that way.
So it felt
I could either.
extremely strong with
I
this
might,
way.
maybe I'll keep this one for the new one because it'll give me my.
How's your right feeling?
Because I gotta do this.
You guys want to go back and forth to beat up my right a little bit? All right, Richard, go ahead.
But yeah, don't use that too much before you go. Oh, you can keep it on if you want. If you have a limit.
Who's your daddy?
weights,
Nope.
It's gonna
What?
have 2-inch.
No. No?
No.
Okay. What's up? Shouldn't have said that. Okay, you hit.
You gonna let me work a little
Yep,
bit, or you gonna
yep,
stonewall
yep.
me?
No, you hit.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna,
call. Oh, damn.
I was gonna skip.
You're more
next
tired than I
week
thought.
Just because I got that coming up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ah!
he didn't let it.
Holy moly!
Re-gripper.
He saw him re-gripping right off the top there.
He's learning. Look at you, Mr. Climber. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, there you go. Nice hit. Ah. So, Nick, one of the things that was a really good hit, but what I would say is once you get there, keep that pressure coming out. Don't try to go into it too much because you see how massive he is.
If you
You're
would have
gonna
done
be-
that,
you're going to be hard pressed
yeah.
to beat him in side pressure.
You could have beat me.
So if you try to go like this, just straight in, okay, he's going.
So just keep going straight back.
Oh yeah. You could have had that last one. You had that
Yeah,
last one.
away. All your pressure away. That way you keep him separated from his body because he's a big guy.
Yep.
Oh, he wasn't going to let you do that again. Oh! For a second there, I thought you were on it.
I was giving him a chance. All right, Richard, come on. Come on, buddy. How's your right?
Yeah, started to feel my elbow a little.
I was going to say it. Let the tendons relax.
Okay, go ahead,
If you're
Richard.
going to lift weights.
Yeah.
Because the weights will work up the muscles, not everything up.
I don't know what you're doing, Richard, but you're not putting pressure on me.
Put your thumb, push it that way into his
There you go. I'm feeling that.
Now
feeling that.
lift with your wrist while you do that.
I
Lift
felt
with your
that.
wrist while you do that. There you go. Lift with your wrist. Lift with your wrist and push that thumb. And lift with your wrist and push the thumb.
There's a couple moments that I really felt it, but to begin with, it was almost like I had a little down pressure here, but I didn't really feel like it was going anywhere. Right?
Left?
Oh, my left can't do anything.
Oh, my right's starting to
Okay.
give me a little tingle right here.
Okay, I'm gonna head out now.
Oh, Richard, nice pulling, man. Nice seeing you.
Hey,
Wait,
good job.
you're already hurting bad enough?
Oh, my right already is like not happy.
You don't want any more torture?
No, my
Good
leg.
grief.
I know it's
You got to stay until at least you get a bone break of some sort.
till I get a what?
Bone break of some sort. All right.
I got too much to do, man. So much life.
You got so much more life to live.
Exactly. I can't be breaking bones.
Well, it's nice seeing your practice, man. Show up every week and you're going to get those gains.
Stop for a second.
Yeah,
Now take a look at my grip.
I've been lackadaisical on everything.
Have you
So
been doing your jiu-jitsu?
I thought there has to be
I
a.
didn't last week.
Oh, man. Okay.
I can see
and
my
then the week
thumb.
before I was camping.
Can you see your thumb knuckle?
Is
How's
that
your
it?
diet
You just
going?
have to
Covering
be
your own
resistant.
thumb.
You're on that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so if I can put my fingers
Kind of
on
messed
Hey,
up.
that was all I've had today.
Okay, so right in there. You can see yours, you can see mine just fine.
What?
Okay.
Had it
Notice
this
how
age.
tall my fingers
But,
are too.
Cookies and
But-
protein drinks.
Okay,
I had just
so,
So dumb.
let me tell you my plan, and I want to know if this is
Yeah, I don't know.
correct. I got my feet
Right.
pointed a little bit
The
this way,
source it's been since a while.
so I just basically want to lean,
Feel good.
fire
It's swollen.
back,
But my like it's
so
I
I
feel like
can
it's my
keep
ribs.
some
My wrist
pronation
is
like
the
that.
one
And should I
Yeah, no, your wrist is
simultaneously?
giving out for sure. Yeah, you got your wrist broken out.
It's like
It's
it's just like my ankle and my wrist on
You
my
got your
right.
feet
For
opposite
some
what
reason,
I
are just
have.
whatever.
I want
So my
to
feet
stretch
are
it
going to
in.
be
We'll hit them in the
this
gym.
There we
arm
go.
forward.
Oh yeah.
my
Do some. Get
my
that,
intention, my
You've got
theory
the other
karate belt.
is to
just
be
do
pointed a little
light
bit this way.
pronation.
So I've got
Light supination.
pronation.
The strap.
Well, at least mechanical pronation.
Right on,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay, brother.
Somebody used to pull like
Talk to
that.
you
They
later.
used to use
Later.
the reverse foot position. It worked great.
There's a Hawaiian guy, a skinny dude, probably my weight or less. He had a channel years back, and he recommends that kind of thing where like you want to end up like this.
Local guy.
So you've got the pull on their arm like that,
Yeah.
and I thought that was smart. I haven't tried it yet, but
Yeah,
anyway,
it just seems
when-
awkward to me.
when I fire back, should I keep my hammer and then if I get here then cut, Or should I start cupping simultaneous with my fire back?
Simultaneous. And remember what I said about the wave, right? You have that wave that you're making over the hand. Well, notice you can't do the wave without bending your wrist.
Already goes.
Right.
Look at that recorder.
Drive.
You can even do
Right.
it, you know.
So, as you're
not
coming
the
over,
motorcycle, you can't, but if you're
with
driving,
one finger over your thumb,
you know, anytime
Okay.
you think of it
you're
boring,
coming over
but
in this direction.
probably the best
Okay,
thing
which
to do,
means
Yeah.
especially,
driving
you know,
like that.
the last week when you want to recover too,
driving like that.
because that's what the ready go.
And you'll establish
is,
your wrist
you
as
know,
you're doing
very,
that.
very
Okay.
most important.
But when I
Snap
used to do it, I
before.
would go like
Coach told me.
this.
Now, last
And
tournament,
then
if you don't get a
this
foul
wrist
for going
is right
too
behind.
soon,
Notice
you're going too
I
late.
am now.
Yeah.
I didn't get a foul for going too soon, but I mean, I should have, because that's,
Right.
you know, if you
If
don't, then
I go
you're
like
oh,
this,
going too late.
well, I'm not perpendicular.
So-
I'm perpendicular to side pressure,
You get two
not
fouls.
perpendicular to your body.
So if you do go
I'm
too
not
soon,
pulling this
and
way.
they call you
I'm
on
pulling
it, you
this
always
way,
get another try.
Right.
right?
But
So I'm
You are
wanting
as
to-
you go, you can
Get
kind
caught-
of now
get
you're
close enough and
now
caught.
you're pulling
You know what I mean?
perpendicular to
So,
straight out front.
very rare,
Okay.
actually.
Which
Basically,
if I
the
just
only time I
want
ever
to
see
fall
really get
straight
called
back
is when they're
100%
setting up,
back pressure
and
is
the guy will
what
do
I
this before he
want,
actually
right?
says anything. They're like, no, that's,
yeah.
you know,
Right.
Yeah.
that's a foul.
The only thing to keep in
But
mind
if
is
they
like
set you
when-
up and they're
when
getting
you
ready
pull
for the
back,
ready go, and
if
they
you
start
pull
saying
like that,
something,
my
and you
bicep
go,
is
they're
being
pretty much not
pulled
going to
all
call
the
you.
way out forward.
As long as they
So
start
if I
talking.
can cup and I can hold you with my forearm, my
When you see
biceps
stuff
not
online,
working.
you'll see it
Then I can engage my
repeatedly. As long as they
bicep,
start talking,
and now
they're
I'll
pretty much
start
not going to
lifting
call
up.
you on it.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
much
Because
as
it's
they're
just
letting
engaging
go,
side pressure, and that's one of
you're
the
moving
dangerous
at the
things.
same
Is
time.
if you're like
Yeah,
this,
yep.
you're pulling that way,
If you
and
sink
I
it
start
right,
pushing side pressure.
as they
I'm
start
going
to
to
say
separate you
go,
that way. If
you've
you pull like
already
this,
started,
and
like
I
you're
start
a
engaging
half,
side
you're like a
pressure,
split
you're
second.
pulling like that,
The
into my
hand is,
side
you know, it's a
pressure,
little bit quicker
and
than the
you're
eye,
pulling away from it.
so you don't
If you pull like
really
this,
see
you're
it
pulling
unless you
straight
put it in
into
slow
the side
motion.
pressure.
Then you can see,
If
oh,
I
I'm
come
slightly,
in,
you know,
now
fast,
you're in a bad
but
position. So in
I am
each
in a
position, you've got
yeah,
a weakness
you know,
and a
slow
strength.
down, so.
This one, you're not hitting
By
the
far,
side
probably the
pressure
number
as
one
hard
thing,
as you
and then know
could,
what you're going to do.
or pulling away as hard as you could.
As far as
But
have
you're
you
hitting
figured
both.
out your
In
going
this,
in or
you're
going
pulling
up?
away as hard as you can, but you're not
Going in.
hitting the
Yeah, I
side
don't
pressure.
have any.
So do you have
That's
any-
my
do you have a
intention. I just
technique as far
want
as,
to do something that's
are you
100%
left
back
and right?
pressure. So I should, my goal should be to get my
When you
wrist
come
like
in,
that,
what's your
not
goal
like
as
that,
far
not
as
like
your first way to
that.
go?
like-
Where do you go?
Pulling back
What's the
like
first
this.
thing you're doing?
That.
Yeah,
And how you
watch
doing it?
Janice Mullins.
He's my favorite.
Hooking.
Okay.
And get
Look at his hand position.
Okay.
He gets that thing just like this.
As long as you're
parallel
strong
to the
enough, that works.
tabletop,
One trick to
and
get
then
that
he'll
hook
pull you
in
away,
is
and
to
then
start with
he'll
your elbow
break
back
the
and then
wrist
shoot it
over.
forward real quick,
Okay.
almost like a little
And that's the
jab.
thing, if you've got good flexibility with your
Or
wrists, so
some
like
people come in behind it
Use
this way.
the
If
shorter
you're really
you make
good,
this lever, the
you do
stronger
kind of
your
like what
energy.
you're doing.
Should
You
I
say
be
go,
holding
you're
on?
going to hook in and drive
Or should
down
I
at the
just
same time.
kind of let go
That is
and
best case scenario.
Kind of depends
But
on how
most
you're
of the time,
pulling.
if the other guy does it too,
If you
you're probably gonna,
let go,
you're
you're
gonna
taking
say
a
go, you're
chance
gonna be like
that the other
this.
guy's going to let go
And
as
you're
well.
Then you have to
You're
try
going
to,
to strap.
dig in there.
When you
how
go
you're
over the
gonna
strap,
do
it kind of negates the
But if you
hands.
get the fur, I mean, if
And
you,
now
if you
you're
jump
going
before he
all
does,
If you
you
have
get over and
advantage
you
with
go
the
ready to
hands,
go,
you
and
just
pop in
toss.
like this.
I don't think I
That is
do.
best case scenario. It is.
Well, your hands are
Yeah,
pretty big.
you can't do it.
Are they?
Like
They're
first tournament,
long,
usually-
but I'm a skinny
Yeah.
guy.
You're going up against
Well, no,
some
no,
experienced
and my
guys,
hands
some
aren't-
guys that maybe
aren't
should be at the
super-
pro level.
thick, but
It is what it is. You
my
might not.
hands
The
are
first
very
tournament, I mean,
wide.
it's
Yeah.
like
But your
very
hands
difficult.
seem bigger
And
than
the next
mine.
one, everyone should have been a pro.
Yeah,
So
see,
the
your
next
fingers
one,
are longer.
Johnny,
Yeah, your
and
fingers
the
are a little
tournament after
longer,
that is
so
kind of
you
next.
get more of a wrap. So you were going to have an
Depends.
advantage
There's a
in
lot of
155-pound
Pro
class.
pollers that still do
Against guys
amateur.
who are
Well, I ain't in that class
Trophy
anymore.
numbers.
I'm about 165 now, so I'll be.
6,500.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Hopefully, I would imagine.
there's two
Joey's
ways of doing
met
a top.
most of the guys that
One
show up
is
to
imposing your
would be
will,
more ethical,
pulling like
but-
this. The other is forcing
Just
the
'cause
other
it's
guy to
supposed to
hold
be a
on,
charity
and then
event.
you're
You know what
popping
I
out.
mean?
That's where you get the guys who have their fingers out
Yeah.
like this,
Yeah.
and then
I
they're
wanted
pulling.
to check it
They're
out.
not holding the
Well,
ball.
the more
You
tournaments you
have to hold
try,
on to me.
the better you're
So
gonna
it
get.
depends on
regardless
where
of
you
anything.
feel
You're
strong.
gonna learn. I learned more from the ones I lost.
I feel that my asset
Because because I
is
really
probably
watched the videos.
more in my
What did I
lap
do wrong? How can I fix that?
than
So I definitely
anywhere
learned the
else.
most
Which
from
is
my
why I
losses.
also want to try to incorporate that.
Right, a drag.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
And that's a good point.
And when I'm dragging,
So you have you
Right.
tried a high hook?
no, I've
just
been.
'cause my right can handle it.
David Till recommended I would get like a type of.
You're
high
just
hook,
gonna
actually.
hit me here.
Because if you're
that's
going
it.
to use your lat, it's pulling like this is okay, but you're also engaging so much front deltoid. You got to have massively strong deltoids to be able to support that. If you do the high hook, then all I'm going to do is I'm not even going to fight with your hand. I'm going to use my lat and I'm just going to drag. And that's it. I just literally cup and drag back, and then I sit here with everything engaged back there. And then if you go side pressure, I just pull.
Too much.
If you pull back, I just pull. I just hold this position.
Right. And when I drag, you tell me if this is right or not. I'm trying to lock this here and keep it static and fire back with my body, as opposed to like keeping my body static and trying to like pull like that. Do you?
Now, as I row though, so if I'm going to do a high hook on you, I come just like this. I pull this way, and then I lean back. So I'm doing like
it's hard to focus,
like a deadlift.
but you gotta stay
Like I'm
focused.
finishing
Maybe
a
for up
deadlift,
to
pulling against
10,
you.
20 seconds
That's
and
part of the
go over.
reason
Let's
I
get
suck
this
in
together.
like this when I'm doing my top, is so that when I straighten up, well, my body is going to naturally, as my shoulders come up, it's going to
Not
naturally
bad,
lift.
that wasn't
Same
bad.
thing with my high hook. I
You had a
start
couple
here.
really good ones.
As I come
As
into
soon
it,
as you basically hear.
notice now
some rests
I've got
will
a
do
nice
it.
strong
Ready, go.
position
Then
here,
you don't
right?
have to be
And I'm
asked.
just pulling.
Most of
directly
them are
down
going to do
against
it.
the
Ready,
wall.
go.
Right.
Sometimes
But
go and they might
a lot of
just
this
do
is
it.
going to depend on your mechanics and where your
This is the
strength
hardest.
lies.
Yeah.
So as soon as you
The
start
the
to
difference.
kinda
I know there's
barely mutter
some
a
difference
word,
in body
you know what I mean?
position and where
Most of the time it's
you
going to be ready
end
to go.
up,
Quick,
but kind
quick, ready to
of
go.
the difference
Sometimes
just right
ready,
here
go.
between
That
the
was
high
the
hook
hardest 'cause you have to try
and the
to
top roll
control your
is
snap.
I'm just going
Well, just
straight
look
over
like
that
this. You have
way,
to.
whereas with the high hook,
So
I'm
paying
trying
attention to what the rest is
hone-
doing before you get up there.
Yes.
Because
So the high hook is just straight over like that, as
They
opposed
try
to
to
the
do
top,
what
which
they
is
They can, there's
like that. Is
basic
that right?
rules, but then the
Okay.
ref just basically
Let me
does
try out
what he feels
both.
comfortable doing.
I'll
Push
try-
them,
I'll
shove
go-
them.
I'll
They're
try
the
to
ref.
put a high
Give me
They
some
make up their
feedback
rules.
on it.
first here.
Some of it's subjective too, as far as fouls
Do
go,
it
as
slowly.
far as errors, you know what I mean?
Okay,
You get a
'cause
foul, it's
what
not
you're
fair.
looking at is where you generating
I got a foul, they said I
It's
slipped
not
on
power,
purpose.
strength.
I didn't.
Okay,
Got a foul.
power that varies depending on how you feel, how
literally
quick you
did
feel,
something on
all that
purpose.
other stuff,
Got
right?
it into
But your
my
strength
fist.
is going to stay the
And it
same.
slipped out.
So
You're like,
do
"Ooh,
it slowly.
purpose."
All I'm going to do is
Like,
just
I
give
didn't, but I
you
mean,
some resistance so that you get a feel.
You
And
get,
I'm
yeah,
trying to
let's
be
get called
consistent
whatever they
with both
feel
pulls.
like they want to. So reality doesn't really.
How should I be placed for the high hook?
If it's in
So
you were saying
like
For
like
the high
kind
hook,
of
I can go
square,
side by
then
side.
it gets redone without
and
the
you're
strap.
you're kind of
If
standing
it's a slip,
square and like
no foul, then
Yeah.
you strap.
leaned over,
You only
and
get
then
the
you
strap if
Yeah.
you slip.
And again,
It's
I'm
not a foul.
so
If you
my
slip
back
in a losing position,
uh,
they you don't
hunched,
call a loss.
straightening out.
So
There's
you're-
a
If you're
difference in
losing, you
position.
slip
I
out,
come
the foul
back.
loss. Technically, if you slip,
And as I'm doing
you have
that,
to close
I'm
your hand
pulling
while you
back.
slip.
So I
If
come
you,
back,
if you open your hand while you
and
slip,
my
the
arm
foul.
ends up right here.
Close your hand while you slip.
so you're doing like a good morning.
But you're going
Yeah,
side.
notice
you're
the
going
rounding of my
side.
upper back.
So,
right?
especially
Back is
considering
rounded,
most top rollers
I straighten out.
want the strap,
Okay.
you're going to want to suck in. So, doing that, when they say go, your number one thing is hard as you can. So here, I'm like
Foul
this,
by
or
more.
really sink around.
I'm not going to give you a
You
lot
feel
of
that pressure
position.
down there.
I'm
That's
just
what
going
I
to give you
should
enough
do.
so that
Come
you
in
get a
here.
feel for it. There you go.
That would be like the high hook.
Straighten out your upper back.
More. Yes, like that. That
And then
part.
from there, what do
Pull straight
I
down.
don't have the strength in my wrist to do
Not
Straight.
high,
Ready, go.
straight down.
Yes, that part.
You want to
Ready,
pull
go.
to your belly, basically.
Yes,
pull
that
to your,
part.
not your
Ready,
face,
go.
your belly.
Yes. Ready,
Pull to
go.
your belly.
so there's a lot of
Yes.
down pressure.
Yeah.
Ready,
So
go.
I'm
Okay,
trying.
notice,
Yes.
if I do it to you, you feel how that pull
Those
is?
last ones were way better
Okay.
than any ones we done.
Here's my top.
Yeah.
See the
That's
difference?
for all your
Yeah,
top.
Way
Weird.
different vectors,
For me,
right?
just do this
So
alone.
all I'm
always
doing
feel
is I'm
great.
pulling you to my
Like, I feel
belly
comfortable
button,
coming this
and
way.
now I'm going to sit
but
just like
supinating
this.
in, it hurts.
Okay, that's
That's
it.
why I've always struggled.
When
Coaches always say,
I'm ready,
"Maybe
I'm
more
just gonna
because I'm losing my power." So when I do it, I do this.
So
and down.
is that almost a
Here,
move where you
but
you
really,
gas the guy,
if you hook, you should be doing this.
or
It's awkward and it hurts.
is-
You
Like, I
can
think
force him down,
We're like doesn't go
if
any
you're
further.
strong enough,
then,
but really
that's
it's
kinda
something
what I
where you
go
can
to.
hold
But
it
technically, if
down.
you do that,
Okay.
power.
but you're using all those back
Why you
muscles.
do it.
If you've got a
You
good
know,
row,
technically hooking,
it's a good move
that's
for
the
you.
only way
Yeah.
to do it. If you want power. If you don't,
One of the
if
things you're
you're
going to concentrate
here
on is those
versus
fingertips.
here,
Notice
then
how
you
I put
lost
that
half your
pressure
power.
on your hand with my fingertips. This is still
It doesn't
soft.
seem right.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is where all the
It's
pressure
weird.
is
It's
coming in.
weird. And like I say,
with
just
the high hook, you're
just
really
this
carving
alone
with
hurts
those
my
bottom
wrist even with
fingers,
nothing at all.
correct?
So not,
Or
it's
is
not
that-
quite
It's
getting
going
used to it,
straight
I
in.
guess. It's getting used to it a little
But
bit.
with the top,
After a year
all the
of
pressure's
armwrestling.
coming in here, right?
You know what I mean?
Like that.
It used to really hurt
I
every
can,
time I
I
do
press
this
with
twist
this,
this way, like the
if I'm
sharp
to
pain in the
establish
wrist.
that,
But I feel like your flexion's
wrist,
already better
as
than
I
mine.
press with
That's
that,
good.
I
Yeah.
press
Yep.
and I lift, and that rotates that. Okay. From
Yeah,
the
buddy.
top.
Okay. Let me try that.
But again, nice and slow. Your strength. We're looking at where are you
My
strong.
arms are already tired. I've been sanding.
Okay, you're the top. You're pulling in the top right now.
Yeah, that's my intention.
Careful
Oh,
with
okay,
that leading
my
up to
bad.
the contest too. You blow up your forearms with work.
I'll go with you.
That'd be a tough one.
I know. I've got to paint this car over the 4th of July weekend, so I got to get it done.
Okay.
What if you moved your
That's what
elbow?
all I did all day today.
So
That's
start here, go to here,
Sand.
finish there. So it's a 7.
That's what I did every day after work.
There,
last week.
and now move it this way. Drag it that way. Nope, drag your elbow this way.
oh,
There you go. Just like that. Gotta overpressure my elbow. That gives your supination.
and
Now
then
go this way, and that gives you your distance.
just
There you go. And don't worry about bringing me down, okay? I will run out of real estate. I'll go down, okay? And you're gonna try to push me down anyways, but don't focus on that. Because what you end up doing is you end up relying on how much side pressure you've got. If you don't have enough side pressure, you're screwed. And you're not gonna get any further away from me, okay?
Yeah.
A guy my size or a guy Luke's size, you gotta get away from us, okay? You don't wanna stay with us. So when you're pulling and you're doing that, this gives you pronation. Notice, okay? I turn your wrist or turn your hand over without ever changing my wrist. Now, as I pull away, I'm pulling, right? You're still going down,
yeah.
but it's because you're running out of real estate. As you run out of real estate, you'll go down. Okay? If I come over here and I start doing this and your bicep is strong enough to stop me, now we're gonna have a problem. Because all I know is to just push harder and harder
Yeah.
until my tendons start to weaken,
Yeah.
and then I hit the wall.
I don't have very good side pressure yet, so I'm trying to stick with
Then
mainly.
always pull away. Try to pin me over here, not
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I like the idea of pulling diagonally like that to there, because like you said, you're pronating with your body mechanics
Yeah.
too. And then once you're there, just lean back. Well,
Your legs.
There you go.
Then
there
lean back.
you go. There you go. Yeah. Because you're putting
So-
pressure into that elbow as you're pulling away.
so
That's uncomfortable.
we're talking. I know it's all fluid if things go well. So we're talking kind of like 1, 2, 3.
No. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Because he will stop you about right here.
I
and
don't-
then he'll run out of real estate.
Yeah. I don't
But
mean that
don't
you're taking
stop
any breaks in
and
between.
then finish.
Yeah. I don't mean to
So,
say we're taking any breaks
I'll
in
show you
between,
a
but
smooth
that's
one.
like the direction.
Okay, give me
right?
a little resistance. I'll show you a smooth one. So I come here. Now I'm just going to pull through. Does that make sense?
Okay,
Okay.
so you are leaning back as you're pulling.
Yes.
You're not pulling then leaning back.
Because you get this. Notice my body position. I get this. Now I'm just going to go with you. Okay? I got the pin.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to force you down.
Right.
You get greedy, right? And the guy just happens to be. And what's the hardest? The hardest 10 degrees right there.
Yeah.
Okay? So if you keep pulling away, it's going to save your side pressure for when you need it. There you go. Then use those fingers to force my supination. Good. There you go. Nice.
I'm clumsy with my foot position. What I should be doing with
Come
it.
over here.
Yeah, your feet didn't look right.
Yeah, they don't feel right.
All right, push me over here. Okay, turn a little bit. Okay, go ahead and do your pull. Get your feet, set your feet. Do your pull. There you go. Okay. There you go. Okay. That's where your feet should be. Okay. Good. That's where your feet should be. Alright. Wanna try it out, Luke?
I'm gonna dig out those.
Alright. Use that, not too much. If you're pulling it in here, you'll notice a difference in just 1 week.
All right, take
Don't
all
do it
coach's
every day,
tricks and abuse me.
Unless you're doing it. But again, you want to be pulling
I don't know that that's
here.
possible.
You feel it right here in your forearm.
First, you gotta change your mindset.
Flexors, having to bring
You want me
it-
to go high or
That's
low?
one of the things that should look like this
Oh, it doesn't.
every rep.
I need to be
Just
prepared
like
for
that.
both.
And when
Okay.
you're done, look at your fingers to see
Okay.
if you've got that stretch around your fingertip. If it's down here, what you're doing is you're cupping it and you're not letting it get out far enough.
Okay.
If you lose it occasionally, it goes too far and you lose it, it's steel, you're not gonna break it. It shows that you're getting far enough out. Okay. Get on it. You can do it, Adam. I know you can.
We'll see. See you guys.
See you later.
Can you cup your wrist out? Or Nick?
I'm trying.
Okay. Now, bring him over here. Okay. Now try to get some under your elbow here. And a lot of this is experimental, right?
Yeah.
What works for you, that's the best thing. I'm trying to give you options, and there are general rules, right? Stay away from a big guy. If you've got bigger hands, you are in general going to have an advantage.
Yeah.
Right? So keep that in mind. Yeah, he's got a build like Zach. Big arms,
Yeah.
not big in the torso. Big arms, and just shoulders not bad either.
We built for arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Trying.
Yeah, I will say if you can get your side pressure and your hand strength and your wrist strength up, man, you're going to be hard to stop, especially in the 65-pound class.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay under 176.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull, what is it, 157 to 176?
Depends on the contest.
Yeah, right,
Some
right.
of them are 54, some of them are 55.
You're an inch away from a dad's. I know you're going for it. You're trying to get that watch.
I was going to say, you might want to take your watch off.
Yeah,
So you get a feel for not having it on when you're pulling.
Yeah, yeah.
Because at the contest, you have to take it off anyways. I just stick mine in my pocket. Besides, I don't want to look stickers on my hand. Notice Luke's body position. Right?
Yeah,
He's got
he's just
everything behind it. Okay, now drop your shoulder down. Drop your shoulder down. Now pull your hand that way. Pull your hand that way and try to get it around his hand. So when you get down like that, try to get your hand around his and pull around.
I do feel some pressure.
Push with the thumb. And then bring that wrist up. Establish the wrist. Did you see those exercises you were doing?
No.
No, so we have these guys here. Oh. And what we're doing is we take them like this, and then you throw it up. Try to keep it horizontal, right? So I'm going to throw it up and then catch it. Throw it up catch it. And then as I catch it, what I'm doing is I'm slowing it down, but I'm also accelerating it, coming back up. The other exercise we're doing is hold it here, throw it over, catch it here. Throw it over, catch it here. And then because this is an Olympic in, I can put weight on here and adjust it. Well, this motion here is what? That's your top, right? Part of the reason I like this is you have to grab it quick. Grab it quick, which is your fast twitch fibers. You got to decelerate it and then accelerate it to throw it back to the other hand.
Yeah.
So what I do is I put enough weight on here that it's hard for me to accelerate it, and that's what I use as my gauge as to how much weight I put on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So something like this, I have some other bars if you want to use those as well.
If you get an Olympic dumbbell on Amazon,
Oh yeah.
you could load weight
Same
on
thing.
one side with a clip to make
What
it-
I've been doing is I've got a splitting wall, you know. So you got the wood handle here, you got the head here, and I go out as far as I can.
And it's
do
a dynamic movement.
pronation, supination, like that, and also you can do that. Also, you can do that.
Now for that, when you're doing that movement, take it like this
Oh yeah.
and do it that way
Yeah,
and
yeah.
try to get it to come up over here. Because what you're trying to do is you're not trying to do this. You're trying to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that motion is what you want,
Yeah.
right? So when you're bringing it up, not to your arm, bring it to the side.
You go left a little.
I haven't done any of it.
Is your left hurt?
Yeah,
Oh, don't
I
worry
just
about
kind
it.
of
Don't worry about it.
did it in a couple of weeks ago.
All right, don't stonewall me. Let me work a little bit here.
I did.
Give me-
I haven't done it. I've been taking you down one time.
You haven't taken me down, but you don't let me gain any ground either. So I want to give me pointers as I go. What I need to
Take a
be
little
doing.
out of your wrist. Yeah, just give me straight. You don't have to be back, just be straight. You're starting about right there, Luke. Just a little bit. And where you're at now is fine if you want.
All right. So the first move
And
is
Nick, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you all your pulls to be slow.
yeah.
When you pull fast, you're relying on your momentum. What you're trying to develop is coordination and strength.
Yeah.
Okay? Start slow, get that raw bone strength, and then speed up.
All right. And then see that's kind of why I was starting with my feet opposite, because if my feet are opposite, then I can just lean that way. Does that make sense? Instead of if my feet are like that, it's really awkward for me to. I almost have to throw this leg behind this leg to lean that way. Does that make sense? So just throw
And
it.
again, your pull, right?
Yeah.
Find your pull. I can give you generalities, but you've got to hone it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Pressure with those fingers. He should have red marks on his hands from the pressure. How's that Garden Gate feeling, Luke?
I don't know. I'm not feeling too much of anything down there.
So what Luke is doing is he's going with you a little bit,
Mhm.
and he's maintaining his wrist. So he's not trying to hold this position because that's going to cause the weakening of this, right? If he just goes with you, then it puts pressure on your wrist.
Yeah, I was gonna say I felt pretty comfortable.
We call it the
I was,
garden
I really.
gate.
Oh, is that what?
Some
Okay,
people-
I was confused.
Some people
Oh,
call it the fish hook.
I was confused.
It's a
I was like, I felt
I
pretty
would say more of a
relaxed.
slow fish hook, but I like the garden gate because that's what it reminds me of. Is it's like a gate, and you're just opening the gate.
That's why I see Devin bleed people. He just kind of goes like this, and then he just hangs out until the guy, especially in super matches, usually his first one, he just goes on purpose. He does that for like a minute
His
or two.
conditioning is second to none, and again, that's a perfect example of using the weapons that are good, that you have.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Maintain
weird.
that cup. Maintain that cup. push with your thumb. Flex that wrist.
You did take my top. I couldn't hold that same comfortable position.
Yeah.
You took that, so I had to go in for a hook. But it was still fairly comfortable. I'll do different now. I won't do that pronation and rising.
You guys okay with my Python, the Holy Grail?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so low on your hand. I know I need to let you see your thumb. but I need
Well,
to
not
check
after you say go.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about for grip.
Yeah, go ahead. You can get way up there.
You're smart. You're not letting me get on top of that knuckle. That's good. Are you allowed to start that low?
Oh yeah.
So how do I contest that as a top roller where I want to? I'm just on your thumb. What am I supposed to do here? How am I supposed to correct this? How am I supposed to get my? I got all my rises just so damn low on me.
Okay, remember the Janice and Mullins thing? So think about what would Janice do in this situation. He would get as much curl as he could in his wrist, and he would sit that thing straight up and down, and then he would pull directly out. Okay?
So there's nothing I can do in the grip.
No, because if he wants to grip you low, he can do a dad's grip on you if he wants. Okay?
Yeah.
There's nothing illegal against that,
Right.
right? So yeah, that's grip is grip is grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as he can look, you can see your thumbs.
That's a dance move right there.
Karate chop.
That's a dance move right there. Good stuff. Good stuff.